Ha, lol. Time to make a part 2. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm sorry, what? 18? The youngest one. Wait a second, let me just change this page.
You know, if you're a 40-year-old and you're dating someone who is so young that they would have friends with your child, I'm going to say it's a red flag. Not to mention, if you're an 18-year-old, what kind of 18-year-old wants to raise someone else's child? Yeah, sure, that's what it is. I love my grandma and I adore my father.
But guys, I want you to see this. Hahaha. I'll change it back later.
Spying on this 40-year-old dad with 18-year-old girlfriend who is I'm not even entirely glad I didn't see the reaction to this, honestly, because this is making me feel very uncomfortable. How is this allowed?
No, she would go around the house in a short robe or something. It's very decent, but my decency somehow ended. Sometimes I would even spy on her in her bedroom or in the shower. Yeah, it's terrible, but my teenage hormones made everything worse.
Teenage hormones is absolutely not an excuse for being a predator. I can't believe this is something that's happening right now. I can animate a video, and it's not like cool art yet. It's like it's like a and it seemed like this was okay. So, my PSA to children, if you're watching this, you know what he did? You know what him and Natalie are doing? And the father? It's all very wrong. If you ever see anything like that in your real life, please contact the authorities. Okay,
Now, both of the little children have a disease that literally no one, that's not real. When you're born, you have a full set of hair. I know, not realistic at all. I'm joking. Boys. This one's cute.
Look, I don't think him having a crush on an 18-year-old is like wrong. I mean, it's kind of a normal thing
You
to
just
do,
pick it.
right? It's the fact that his dad is dating an 18-year-old that I find
Very disturbing.
I also find it more disturbing that he was preying on her. I guess it runs in the family. Preying on young girls.
She was always with my dad. But what tortured me even more was that one day they announced they were going to have a baby. Even when she was pregnant.
Okay.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Of course, I didn't tell anyone. I moved out of our apartment as soon as possible, saying I'm a student now and I want to live alone. I even had to move to another city to forget my parents. Now, I'm trying to deal with my own dreams. I study, I have some friends, but still can't.
Okay, let's make them as small as possible.
You know,
For it to be like.
You don't deserve love. Yeah.
I wish I could say it's
It is a sickness. No, it's not. You're creepy. It's over? That was it? Okay, well, that was weird, I guess. That was really weird. Okay, I guess I'll stop now. Bye.
Sure, I thought I needed to do that. What? What if I make this character bigger, brother? No.
Hello, everyone. My
Ew.
name is Michaela. Why is she speaking like that? What's up? Sorry, she okay? Anyway, guys, my mom was always locked in her room. I found out her secret. This is my story. The funny was her kind of like fighting on her mother's bed, her mother's panties on the floor. You know how the true story animations go, right? Very creepy. These people have very strange relationships with their family members. Very sweet home.
Oh, that looks good. Let's
Let's
just
get into it. But if
put
you
it
haven't
down.
subscribed, like, subscribe. Always. This spider will be in your room at 3 a.m. I don't know. I've never tried that before. I'm not sure to do that. I don't know that, but whatever. I found the secret my mom was hiding for 20 years. As long as I remember, my mom was very secretive. She didn't like to talk about her past or her youth. You know, my mom was the exact same. She didn't tell me anything. And she always kept her bedroom locked. My father left us when I was very little. No comment.
I'll actually roll up. I always roll this.
Hi, my name is Milton, and I'm 20 years old. I'm going to take you through the crazy roller coaster ride that is my life.
Well, Milton, considering the title of this video is My Sisters Are Crushing on Me, I'd say this is less of a roller coaster ride and more of a jail sentence. But anyway, hi, what's up? Yeah, today we're watching another not so true story animation.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to do that. It's cute.
Let's watch it, see what Milton has to say. But please subscribe because I have to say a lot, even though I probably shouldn't.
You'll probably be amazed at how much I've seen in just 20 mere years of my life. I'm surprised that I'm still here to tell you everything.
Fully also murderous alongside incestuous.
Anyways, let's get started from the very beginning. I was born into the family after 3 girls. Being a boy put me at a disadvantage.
I actually always wanted a brother.
Another girl. Yeah, kind of ridiculous.
Being a boy has never been a disadvantage. Why is legs only hairy, like above the heel and below the knee? That is so weird. And also, why do all of the girls look like INBU characters? Do you remember that game? I don't know. They look like weird anime girls. Why do they all have really unnatural hair colors? I have a lot of questions about this family.
Okay, biting my fingers.
He raised me like a girl, and I know that there's no gender-specific way of raising someone. But the thing with my dad is that he literally treated me as if I were a girl. I was supposed to dress up like a girl, grow my hair out like a girl, and, as my dad put it, even act.
Child services.
This is supposed to be the blue girl, but I just put her hair in pink.
I'm sure they'd love to hear this instead of an animation channel on YouTube.
Oh my god, that's a pretty
It was all
color.
good.
Because I was in preschool then. But when I was enrolled in actual school, everything was a disaster. My dad used to dress me up in the uniform meant for girls, and needless to say, I was the laughing stock for all my classmates.
Is there something wrong with the thought, like mentally? Like, I feel like you have to be a little bit unhinged to want to do that to someone.
But luckily that phase passed, and as I entered into adolescence, I was able to protest. I rebelled against Dad and tried to do what
As you should.
I was young. Too young to go against my father, despite hurting him. Of course, he used to get mad at me, but man, I was done with his ridiculous obsession of treating me like a girl. Like, what the heck?
Literally, what the heck? I feel like he's being way too nonchalant about this, and should maybe realize that that didn't happen to anyone else. That's just a him thing, and he should probably run.
Did he not see my suffering? Why was he so intent on making a fool out of me? I objected to his wishes, and he didn't react very nicely, obviously. That was the day when my whole family turned against me.
Yeah, why did they all have glass?
That ever since I came into this world, I doubt sometimes that
She's talking really fast, like this.
As for my sisters, well,
And sit down.
somehow they always found it amusing to see me suffer.
I'm baby.
Dan,
I look good. I look good.
why would your own family want to do that? I don't get it. Like, even if you did, you know, you were hoping for a specific gender of child and it came out the wrong child, you can't change it. What? It's already happened. I mean, if they want to do it themselves,
I've always wanted a brother.
but, like, you can't forcibly change them.
I have 3 very annoying sisters.
It's not like I had money to run off. I was still dependent on them. Hold on. Did I say dependent? Let me clarify. Even though I was dependent on them, they didn't think much of me. They were fully prepared to make me a failure if I didn't conform to their ideas. And they even accomplished it somewhat. I'll tell you how.
Sounds like abuse. I feel kind of uncomfortable watching this.
Enrolled me in a different school than my sister. The catch here was that the education at my school was horrible compared to the others. The teachers didn't bother coming to the class or came super late, and the administration didn't care.
Is that legal? I wish I had it at my school.
Everything was chaotic. I was surprised at how the school was still functioning. My parents knew all about this, yet they didn't do anything. They wanted me to go there. They wanted me to have a poor education. I'd left it up to them.
Who wants that?
The knowledge of basic things.
If you fail in life, do your parents not realize, like, oh, we're gonna have to end up supporting him forever unless you dress like a girl? What kind of crap are they doing? Can I say that on YouTube?
I already said that. I knew my parents very well, and I also knew what they wanted. And that's why I was ready to turn the tables on. I started self-study. My mom didn't have any idea about it. If she did, she would have stopped providing me with the bare minimum resources. I used to lock myself up in my room and study at night.
You'll finally get the colour right, thank
So
you.
weird.
Teachers weren't doing their job. I can manage my studies just fine.
Who's like, you can't study? No, you may not learn anything. Bad. Go to your room. Learning. Disgust. I will not have a child of mine learn and be a boy simultaneously. Jail.
That's why everyone in my family was shocked when I received very good grades. They were even higher than what my sisters had told me. Mom and Dad
Boom.
acted after that, and they always tried to engage me in housework.
You just gotta prove your haters wrong, Milton. That's it. Say that you can't do it, you know what you're gonna do? You can do it. Also, the Monkey King shirt, I'm not sure what that's about, but it's really distracting me.
No, she had no idea that I used to study during night hours when nothing would stop me. Now, I know what you must be thinking.
He has incredible drive.
What did I ever do to them?
Me trying to itch like I'm about to be like,
But over time, I just got used to it, accepting it as my inevitable fate. I was determined to prove them all wrong and become successful.
Yes, Milton. You can do it.
My sisters were getting everything that I wasn't. They had the world dropped at their feet. They just had to say a word, and Mom would give them whatever they wanted.
Why? Because they have vaginas.
But as I said, I was determined to change everything. I had to make use of whatever resources I had, even if they were not enough. I had to make do. Anyway, enough of the tragic backstory of my life. It's time I tell you about the time when things started changing in my favor.
Heck yeah! The turn to tabling, Milton is about to have a happy ending. I already know it. Although the title, my sisters are crushing on me. How does this come into play? I'm nervous.
Yes, it happens. Eventually.
okay.
My hard work and determination finally paid off. In the first year of college, I did some research and made a website for online courses. It was just an attempt, of course. I wasn't really sure of its success, or if it would succeed at all. But to my surprise, it yielded good results. Actually, good is an understatement. It had excellent results. My website became pretty popular in a matter of a few months, mostly because many students didn't have time for the traditional way of learning. Well, you won't believe it, or maybe you will. I don't control you, but my website was so successful that soon I started earning in 6
Mark Zuckerberg, is that you? Does he turn into a tech billionaire and then they're like, oh damn, you have some money? Let me just copy your sister real quick.
Yeah, it was just like a dream come true.
You
The catch here
should
was that I had to keep this all a secret from my so-called family. They wouldn't even have let me start a website, let alone start earning. I was pretty sure that they wanted me dependent on them for the rest of my life.
Why? They don't even like you.
Try and make me a failure. Well, too bad for her that I ruined all her plans.
Heck yeah, Milton.
Shut up.
You ruined her plans.
A few months. I was waiting for the right moment to strike and move out. And that moment came when my dad's business suffered a huge loss.
Karma.
But in my opinion, he deserved it.
Yeah, he did.
Business was never that good to begin with.
Yeah, it sucked.
Barely scraping by.
It sucked and I hated it.
To live a lavish lifestyle. He was thousands of dollars in debt, even then.
What a loser.
And secondly, he was extremely lazy. He didn't do anything for his work. Most of the time, he was home either sleeping or tormenting me.
I just want to let you know
Gang gang.
that these are just accessories. They are not real. They are not attached to our head.
Why? 'Cause you're a
They are
tech
accessories. They are
billionaire. Yeah, I
galaxy
know.
humans.
I had already established my own business. Now, this was the moment
Humans,
to reveal everything.
not
I'd buy a house for
weird
myself,
reindeer flower
didn't waste any time.
galaxy things.
Everything about my entrepreneurship to my family. Let's just say, the looks on their faces were priceless.
I bet they looked like this. I bet they were like, and then he told them, and then they were like,
How did you even... How come we never found out? Because I didn't want
because you're an idiot.
We were your parents. You can't keep things from us.
No, no, no.
Why does it kind of look like John from
Yeah, you
Um,
tell him, Milton.
As if I was going to tell you...
was it An Ordinary on Webtoon?
You're also not a girl. Tell them that. Also, why is he still wearing the Monkey King shirt the whole way through this? It's almost as distracting as my butterfly nipples. I don't even like butterflies. Can I say the word nipples?
I don't like the word anyway. They were shocked and indignant, of course.
Indigenous. I have no idea what indigenous means.
And demands.
Ew, 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 ew.
Milton, you're so smart and hardworking.
Let's.
Yeah, I know.
She just starts humping his leg.
Well, my young older sister, Penny, wasn't going to stay behind. I remember that she held my hand, something she's never done once. Yes, Milton, I always used to tell Mom and Dad you will be really successful one day.
Sure you did, freaking, I forgot your name, but why are they holding hands? It's kind of cringe.
My sisters really think that I was that dumb? How could I forget that they used to watch and laugh every time when Mom and Dad used to torment me? None of them stood up for me. And now that I had money, they were suddenly on my side. Classic move, totally not suspicious. My family had nowhere to go now, and had no other option but to try and make it up to me so that I could offer them refuge at my house. The thing about that was, I wanted them to suffer, just like I had all those years. I wanted them to
Let's
know
give them
how
matching
no one in the
outfits
world cared about
because
them.
that would be
But
cute.
my conscience didn't allow it. I actually felt bad for them.
Why would you ever feel bad for them? They tried to forcibly change your gender your whole entire life. Sounds pretty rough.
They were still my family after all.
No, they're not.
I couldn't see them on the streets,
What
especially
was?
when I had the means to keep them comfortable.
Is no one else as cold-hearted as me?
Correct conscience.
Yeah, dang it.
Surprised, I decided to help my poor family.
It's gonna backfire.
It's my home. I was not on talking terms with them, though. I made it a point to avoid them and do my own stuff. My mom and dad were so ashamed that they couldn't even meet my
Why am I
needs.
breathing so
Dad
loud?
picked up some part-time jobs so they could start to chip away at his debt. Lenient as I wasn't going to pay off his loans and let him get off scot-free. He hadn't really done anything for me after all, besides torturing me and trying to make me something I wasn't. And I had already paid him back for whatever pissant amount he had spent on me during all.
This dude uses a lot of words that I don't understand, and I feel really stupid about it, but so far, I'm very happy to him. I'm very happy for him. I'm very tired. I've only had 3 iced coffees today.
I didn't want to owe him anything. My mom, on the other hand, was silent for a few days before she came back to her shameless nature. One morning, I woke up to see that she had made breakfast for me. I can make my own breakfast, thanks very much.
She probably poisoned you.
It's my pleasure cooking for you.
Ugh.
You don't get anything out of this. Please, Milton, I'm not doing it for anything.
Really? Really? Shut up.
To food, to clothes.
Shut up.
I'm out of good clothes. I would need to go shopping today, but my credit card was blocked by the bank. I knew it.
Too bad.
So obvious. She wanted me to give her my card so that she could spend the money on. Ha! Not today, Satan. Oh, but,
Ha, not today, Satan.
Rag-like clothes. I'm sure yours aren't that bad. I think you'll survive. I left her where she was. I had classes to attend anyway. And yes, you heard that right. I was still in college. Just because I had started earning doesn't mean I wanted to discontinue my education. I was reasonably wealthy, not stupid. It was 2 more years before I got my degree, so I could handle that. But yet again, another problem was waiting for me in college. Now that the word about my success and wealth had spread around like wildfire, I suddenly had everyone's attention. You guys wanted to be my friends, and they wanted to date me.
This is so stupid. Liking someone just because they have money doesn't guarantee anything. Most of the time, people are
These are my
rich
favourite
because they don't spend their money
shoesies.
on stupid stuff, so they're not
But
very
since
likely
I'm
to
making
spend
them
money on you. If you want someone to buy
outfits, I
something
need
for
to
you,
get rid
go
of the
for someone
sockies.
who's like a mid-range, you know, like they're doing alright. Because they're probably not that smart with their money to the point where they like probably won't spend anything on you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Everyone always calls me a gold digger in the comments, and number 1, I'm perfectly financially stable on my own. And number 2, people who have a lot of money, they have a lot of money because they don't spend it on people. So this is just stupid. Some wisdom with Kara today and just a rant, whatever. Bye.
It was overwhelming and pretty scary. Like, they all turned to monsters when they found an opportunity to get ahead in life. Why do most people always chase after names and fame? They were all arrogant and self-centered.
Sad face.
With any of them. I used to avoid people at my college at all costs, but man, I had no idea that my sisters were after me now. Yeah,
Ew.
as it may or may not sound, my sisters were suddenly really into
491.
all because of my
It's really disturbing.
they were acting way too sketchy.
I don't like where this is going, and he's about to show an example, and I'm very nervous. No,
Girl from my class,
don't want to know.
91. There we go.
out of nowhere, Natalie appeared and started yelling at her. Milton doesn't date, so try your luck somewhere else.
Like, he doesn't date her, or like, you want him to date you? Change your shirt, Milton!
What exactly gives you the right to say that to someone? I think she thought it was all just jokes. Even Penny and Tina were behaving strangely. So I didn't
Penny and Tina.
I needed to do something about it because it was getting out of hand now.
Penny and Tina
Sorry,
always fight
my
in the
finger's wet because I was sucking on it. I don't know why. I was biting it.
And I decided to fake date someone. The best person for this job was the most popular girl in my college, Kristen.
This is so
I
stupid.
think that I was doing wrong by trying to deceive a girl, but let me tell you one
I
thing.
hate it so much.
She was a heartbreaker. She dated guys just for fun, and when she was bored, she dumped them.
Oh, she sounds nice.
And that's how I found out about her. She'd been trying to talk to me for a few weeks now, ever since my popularity had suddenly gone up.
Found out about her like she's a freaking Loch Ness monster.
But I had ignored her until now. Now,
Let's give them both props.
and my own sisters. I seized that opportunity.
As a guy,
I
having
need
a
to check
girlfriend
something.
doesn't keep away other girls. I personally am very respectful of that. However, these hoes do not care that you have a girlfriend. I really don't.
Fish toy.
She came to me one day, why didn't you have to? She started flirting with me. I had to control everything inside me not to be rude. So, I just smiled at her, and that was all it took for her to ask me out for it. I said yes, reminding myself that I was doing it for myself. That makes me sound selfish, and maybe it is. But it's not like her dating others and playing with their feelings were any better. Besides, there wasn't any other girl who I genuinely...
Ooh, lollipop.
It was better to fake
That's
dating
not
her.
lollipop. Lollipop, my favourite thing in the world.
Your family want you to be a girl for
I
some
love
reason,
lollipop.
right? Whatever. I think you're kind of a narcissist though. Not everything's about you.
Yo-yo.
So, Chris
I play the yo-yo.
It was pure torture. She was no
I
less
caught it.
bigger than my mother. She endlessly asked me to give her presents and stuff, and I get it. Sometimes a little something doesn't hurt every once in a while. But she was
Ducky.
giving a lot.
That's the clock.
Excuses every time.
Ducky.
Will you buy me a Cartier bracelet? You need to say yeah. Let me know.
Because there was no way that I was going to spend my money, especially not on her. The only good thing that came out of this was that girls had stopped approaching me. It was a relief. Even though I had to tolerate Kristen, my sisters were really mad, confused.
I'm sorry, sweet kitten.
They even tried to convince me to break up with Kristen a few times. I always shut them up.
Ducky. It's gonna be a blue duck because she's all blue.
This didn't sit too well with them, of course. At that time, I didn't know that they would go ahead and start plotting against me. There were a few hints here and there, but
Actually, let's get her.
I noticed things.
Not a duck. I'm sorry, I like
They
ducks.
always meet with her behind my back. Kristen had suddenly changed her behavior towards me and stopped asking me for money and stuff. One day, I was at her house because apparently she needed my help with one of her school subjects. How could I refuse her the one time when she actually wanted to study? Anyway, she took me to
Don't like the
and
peach.
explained the concept and stuff.
I'm sorry.
About an hour later, she was hungry and went downstairs to get some food. Kristen had left her phone in the room with her. How
Changing.
do I know? It pinged with a message.
How much you want to bet? It's from his sister talking about an evil plan they had. Let's find out.
It was a message from my dear sister, Natalie.
Told you.
Just remember to convince me to come to the
Make it a massive teddy.
Also, please don't touch his wiener because I want to touch it, even though I'm his sister. Oh, I didn't say that.
Super confused. They wanted me at a sleepover party? What the heck was going on? And why was Natalie sending such cryptic sounding messages to Kristen? Something was definitely up.
Keep.
I should have known the moment they started getting friendly with each other. I changed my mind and decided not to give the phone back, only to place it where she had left it. When Kristen came back a few moments later, as expected, before I left her house, she begged me to come to Natalie's sleepover party. Where's she doing?
Nah.
My house? Please don't say no to this. If you can, then please join us.
She's lost half of her body. She's got her arm back.
The weekend arrived, and so did the sleepover. I thought it would be some small affair with a few of my sister's friends, but boy, was I wrong. They literally invited all the girls from their classes. They even sent mom and dad away for the night to where God only knows.
Where? Is that insinuating something? Like, okay, like where?
But the million-dollar question was, why did they want me at the party?
I don't know, Milton.
Except for
Probably because you're rich.
realizing that I was the only guy amongst all the girls made me somewhat scared.
Look, you better
There you go.
have a lot of money because no girls are gonna like you for you because you've been wearing the same shirt over the course of like the 5 years this story has been set over, and I can't imagine it smells too great unless he just has like 25,000 of the same shirt.
It was really awkward at first because I didn't know what to do. I didn't talk to any of the girls, and yet they would come to talk to me as if they had known me for ages. I didn't
I
want to
mean, they're your sisters.
permanent smile hanging on my face. Soon, Kristen arrived and dragged me right into the middle of the party, which I
Kristen.
absolutely despise. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Honestly, I think it's better if I leave.
Fish!
Oh no, you can't leave this. No. What happened with her? Yeah, I don't want to be a part of this. You didn't even ask my permission to have this party. But then, all the girls surrounded me and pushed me to dance. Seriously, it was so embarrassing. I made an excuse to use the bathroom and quite literally ran away from there.
I hate this. This is so creepy. They came out of the same womb. Why are they acting like this? They share 50% of the same DNA. I do not like this. Also, why is one of them just straight up a unicorn?
I had to do something fast. And I had to also find out what they were planning to do.
I mean, you could just like kick them out. I mean, it's your house. I'm just putting wild suggestions out there.
An idea popped I was ready to face them.
And
I went out and got a drink in a totally normal fashion. I knew that my sister
then
was
two.
like I was drinking a lot.
Why is our hair twitching so much?
In the same way, I pretended to drink more. A lot more. After some time, I just laid down on the couch and closed my eyes. That way, Kristen came up to me, trying to talk to me. But I just slurred my replies and then pretended to pass out. Why they didn't stop me from drinking, I don't know, but it happened. They checked a few times to see if I was conscious or not.
And we're gonna steal his credit card. Didn't I say this earlier?
This was what I wanted. For them to steal everything in front of me.
Never mind.
I guess we can't do what we planned. Yeah, that sucks. Where does he even keep his credit card though?
I was right! Oh my god, I'm a genius. But like, okay, don't you need something like credit card number, and like know their signature even, and like suspicious transactions will probably just mean the 14-bit code. I just have there's a lot of plot holes in this.
Your girlfriend? You should know that. Ha! Please, as if I care about him. I'm only with him for his money. He's so stupid to trust me that easily. Only Natalie knew that I didn't care about her. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we need to get him drunk though. Not so much that he passes out. That way we can get all his secrets out there. It's my birthday next week. I think that would be the perfect occasion. We can work more on the plan by then. Okay, sounds good to me. Wow. Okay, so my sisters and girlfriend had fallen so in love. I felt ashamed to be related to them in any way, but oh boy, it was not my choice. If I could, I would have gotten rid of them in an instant. But
Maybe you should.
it was important to me to disable this plan. I was so going to give them a taste of their own medicine. I wouldn't be the one telling my secrets. Instead, they would be exposing themselves at Kristen's birthday party. I already had a plan in my mind.
And what is it?
Wait to implement. After that sleepover party, Natalie and Kristen
Okay,
were
got
really
it.
strange, but, trying to be polite to me. It's really pity how hard they were trying. I was desperately waiting for Kristen to announce her birthday party, because then I could teach them a lesson once and for all.
What's your lesson? What's your master plan? I wanna know.
That birthday party was a whole disaster at another level. A lot of crazy things happened. I'll keep you guys updated on the whole thing in just a video.
What?
What would you have done if you were in my place?
Call the police if I was in your place, firstly. Incest is not a joke. Secondly, there's another part. This was a 20-minute long video. Well then, guys, I'm taking away from this that I don't know how to speak into this. I'm so tired. Oh my god, the strapper.
Hey everyone, it's Milton again.
Hi, Milton. I don't know if you watched my last video on this, but Milton's sisters have a crush on him. Milton got super rich, and now suddenly his sisters want to break. I don't know. Do your siblings have crushes on you, or are you? I wouldn't know. But if you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go and watch it. It was very popular. And
We should probably
very,
give her a name.
If you haven't, whatever. It's part
I'm
2.
sorry, I
sure it'll
couldn't
be
know
really
Warrior. Her face is adorable, and I like her sweater.
Basically revolves around my plan.
Jumper. I don't know why I'm
Before
doing
that,
this.
let me give you a brief summary of everything that's happened so far.
If you haven't seen part 1, Milton's up to you the rundown. Also, Milton's been wearing the same shirt for about 5 years now.
My dad wanted a girl, so he raised me like one, making my childhood an absolute nightmare. When I was I rebelled and refused to listen to my dad. Both of my parents had it out against me since forever. My mom enrolled me in a different school where education quality was poor. She wanted to make me a failure.
So basically, parents are psychopaths. They always wanted a girl child, so they were like, oh, great, we have a boy.
It's gonna be another side long video, ain't it? This will be
I'm gonna say that has some extra issues.
I jeopardized all their attempts, though, and self-study being careful
Either.
everything from my dad. My efforts and
No.
hard work finally bore fruit.
And he got rich.
let's just call her Kira.
Meanwhile, my family was under a lot of
That's
debt.
weird because I'm actually
So
watching
much
Kira
that they
Bridget
became
right now.
homeless. Even though they had wronged me every way,
He was a little kid and he took them back.
I took pity on them. And moving my life took a complete
This is the
180
black one. Name's Aaron.
when I found out how rich and successful I was now. I was suddenly
A.A. Ron.
in my college.
And suddenly,
Do you guys remember that? Substitute teacher me.
right?
And with my family.
A.A. Ron.
Of course, my
Is
mother
there
turned
A.A.
out to
Ron
be a
here?
gold digger, asking me to pay for her stuff shamelessly.
Is that how it works?
My sisters, on the other hand, started doing weird things and creeped me out. I started fake dating Kristen, the most popular girl in the college, to keep my sisters at bay.
Yeah, it's still very weird.
Kristen is a heartbreaker and dates guys for their money. Yeah, gold digger alert.
Very,
once again.
very.
Sounds like my comment section.
I was at Kristen's house one day when I saw that she had received a text from my sister. Natalie, they were planning.
What happened? Okay, I'm stopping here. Actually, no, I won't. He's the black boy. Like I said, I'm not being racist. I literally mean black boy.
Me and wanted me at their sleepover party. At the sleepover party, I pretended to pass out and hear their phone. They were talking about my credit card and getting my secrets out of me. They were going to do this by getting me drunk at Kristen's birthday. What they don't know is that I have a plan to
Ooh,
outsmart
that's
them.
unfortunate. This is what I don't want. This reminds me what I don't like about My Hero Academia. People who like use Gatsby Club. They do this hair, and then if you go to the front hair, they use. Let me find it. I can't find it. Let me find it. One second.
What else was I expecting? I should have seen it coming. All of them had teamed up against me and had every intention to take.
Here.
Too bad.
They keep using this hair when there's literally Shinso's hair in the game. Look. If you watch the My Hero Academia videos, series thing, seasons, that's literally his hair. It's right here. You don't need to do what I just showed you.
How could she score good grades? She came to me one day asking me the secret for my good grades.
And you know what I'd say?
Triple B love.
In real life, I would definitely say this.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to make money.
I'm just going to put that randomly.
My eyes and told her that she had to study hard if she wanted that. But I heard that you have some really close connections with the professor, and he gives you the question papers in advance. Wow. Who was spreading such dumb rumors?
I'm gonna get some food.
My eyes.
I'm just gonna stop here and make part 2 in a second.
Planning